Hi, my name is David Linton. I run Updata, and today I got emailed this list of Warren Buffett's shareholdings, and I was just really quite curious to just take a look at his portfolio list. So here we go. There's 45 shares in the list. All I have to do is just go and grab the codes from the list that I was sent, and I can just go to Updata and let's just create that list. And here's Buffett's portfolio. This is the share price of Berkshire Hathaway over the last 20 years. It's gone up around 10 times. It's fallen from about 55,000 to 40,000. So he suffered recently. Makes me wonder, is Warren Buffett a technical analyst? Anyway, I'm going to go and create this new list. I'm going to do it from pasted text. And just literally paste the codes in, and you can do this with any provider of wherever you get your data from. I'm using Icon here, and I'm going to call it Buffett's shares, Buffett stocks, and then just create that list, and there we go. There's the list there. And I'm just going to take the display properties. Just you can take some of the columns out, and I would just do that there and apply. So looking like a lot of red today on the list, but what I'm really interested to do is do really what I do for charts today and just go through the list and establish what his best holdings are from a technical analysis perspective. I want to add one more chart to the list, and that is I want to do a relative strength. So I'm going to do a relative strength, which is here. I'm going to do that normalized. I'm going to do it relative to the S&P 500 index. So you just type the code in there, and then I'm going to basically set that from the beginning of this year. So I've got a percentage number. So I can see that Activision Vision, for example, has outperformed by 37% straight off. And I'm going to put an on-balance volume on that list as well, because I just want to see is the volume, well, the volume is trend there is falling, and I'm going to turn that into a tracker chart. And I'm just going to add that to my chart. So I've just got that as an extra filter for what's going on here. So what you could do, I can now go through this list, and you can put in, and I do this for various consultancy clients where I actually tell them whether the stock is bullish, bearish on a number of criteria, and you can even give it a score at the end. But for the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look out for the bullish ones. I'm really not interested in entering all the bearish ones. Just straight off the bat, I'm going to look for bullish on the maximum time frames. So Activision is looking a little bit worrying on that long-term chart, certainly on the short-term chart. We've got mixed targets there, so not that exciting. And of course, there's quite a lot of tech stocks in his list. This is bearish on that long term as well, so not looking to that. It's going away and getting the data for all these charts that I've just entered. So here we've got Amazon, for example, and we're looking bearish there as well. And I can literally just go through the holdings. And what I'm really looking for is charts that are above the cloud. So this is looking better. American Express is looking better. I wouldn't say it's looking amazing. And again, if I go and just find that chart is sitting below my quote screen here, I can just see that chart there. Just giving me, I'm going to just go and grab that just to get that chart so I can see it at all times. So American Express looking quite good on the relative, it's going up, and on the volume, and so that's looking a little bit better, and I can just make those charts a bit bigger. So far I wouldn't say it's a bullish, but so far that one deserves a bit of green. So I'm just going to go and give it a green color, and normally I just use a nice bright green like that, and so that's a standout. Then just go on through the list. So we go Aon, looking not too bad there either, bullish on all three time frames. The on-balance volume is fairly flat. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but I would say it's better than many of the others we've seen. So again, I just go and mark that as green. So you can see the process. Apple, in fact, 44% of Buffett's holdings. It's his biggest holding by a mile, 44%. The next biggest one is 10%. So really, Apple is a really important stock here, and it's looking bullish. I would say it's more neutral than bullish, just based on the fact that we're seeing here a slightly falling volume, and the relative performance the last several weeks hasn't been great either. So I could go and give that an orange color, and if I wanted to go right down to the detail, which is normally what I do for clients, I can fill these in so they get a picture. And ultimately, what you're looking for is long-term bullish, medium-term bullish, where all the things start to line up. So let's look at Bank of Mellon, New York. So we see here that's looking bearish below the cloud. Bank of America is another big holding of his 10% of his stocks, not looking great there either. We're going away and getting that 60-minute data there. Just let's see if we can find something that's looking good. Maybe Chevron should look pretty good. Another big holding of his as well. Bullish, as you might expect in energy. That's certainly looking better. The relative is starting to climb and the on-balance volume. So I might go and just put Chevron down as one of his lists. Now, you can see very quickly that not everything is going to be bullish on the list. There's going to be quite a lot that's bearish. And that's the real thing about cherry picking. And I was doing this on a list of uranium stocks the other day just to establish which were the best 6 uranium stocks to be buying. And I bought them straight away by just doing that process. So if you have a hunch on something, it's very good. General Motors, let's have a look there. No, that's bearish below the cloud on the weekly. HP. A lot of the tech shares falling away there. So again, Kroger in retail, maybe that's looking a little bit better. Looking better on the long-term chart. Yes, I'd say that's and recovering there through. We're seeing quite good relative performance. Volume, not great, but let's say that Kroger is one that's looking quite good. Of course, this is a very quick and dirty analysis, but it just shows you what you can do just by going through lists. So Liberty. Here we see here, no, not looking great. Don't really want charts that are below the cloud. It just tells us that we're in bear trends. Marsh McLennan, there'd be one be interesting. Yes, that's looking good there. So again, yeah, not so great on the short term, but still looking pretty good. A little bit of a turn down there on the relative just lately, but the volume's improving. I might go and say that's a neutral. Of course, I want to spend more time probably doing this, and then I just go and give that an orange color. And you can see very quickly I get through my list of 40 stocks to establish which are the best ones, just using this same template, long-term, medium-term, and short-term view of the market. So really, really quite key. And in fact, I can just go through really quickly and just see what I'm looking for is charts that are above the clouds. So that's absolutely Occidental, of course, is looking pretty good. Not so good on the short term. But again, just going through and getting that list narrowed down. So if you're a follower of Buffett, you can just employ technical analysis to just identify the top 10 stocks out of those 45 that you'd want to own. He's done all the hard work. That's the thing about technical analysis. Someone's done all the hard work. It's just saying, okay, which charts out of all of those 45 look best that you might want to buy for the long term. Just a great way of using the technical analysis to take a list and narrow it down further. Anyway, I hope you like that. And of course, you can do it on your list. If you want to take a trial, just let us know and we'll set you up. And of course, you can run Updata on lots of different data services. So straight away, you've got this power to look at all the targets and trends just straight away through the power of the tool. Bye for now.